Mr. Ashley, I'm just taking some tea things up to the schoolroom. Excuse me, sir.
Where are you off to this afternoon, Mrs. Gates?
Oh, we're running over to Gatley, sir. About 6 or 7 miles the other side of Holborn.
Yes, I know it.
Yes, they've got their horticultural show on and a fair.
Oh.
Yes, we're taking over some garden produce to enter in the competition. You know, just some delphiniums, irises and sweet peas and a few cucumbers and tomatoes and lettuce and that.
What? All that in the motorcycle combination, as well as you?
Well, I said at first, sir, I'd not go, so that Gates could put the garden produce in the sidecar and go on his own. Well, between you and me, Mr. Ashley, I'm beginning to dread that sidecar lately. Oh, it goes round corners something terrible. It rocks round corners. I don't feel safe in it at all. Still, it's all we've got. And Gates won't go but what I go with him, so... Anyway, he's going to put a big box on the pillion seat, and he's going to put the vegetables and flowers in that. Hey, I don't know. I suppose we'll get there in the end.
You make sure he drives nice and slowly.
Oh, I will, sir. Oh, any news from the commander?
Oh, yes, he telephoned this morning. He's spending the weekend at Leeds Castle with the Baileys. Probably be back on Monday afternoon.
Oh, that's good. And it'll be nice to have Lady Bourne here again, won't it, sir?
Yes, as long as it isn't too much work for you and Nanny. You know, visiting's one thing. Living here permanently is another.
Oh, that's all right, sir. It'll be a pleasure to look after a ladyship in a decline in years.
Will it?
I'm on my hands.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Vicky. Just some biscuits and tea for the schoolroom and a bit more sugar.
Oh, thanks.
All on your own, son, miss?
Yes, I'm sorting out some old toys for Mrs. Cartland.
Oh, yes, that'll be for the WI collection for the children's wing at Hereford Infirmary.
That's right. Trouble is, I can't remember which of these belong to which of us. Still, these are definitely mine, so Mrs. Cartland can have these today, and the others when Nanny gets back.
It seems a pity to give them away when they've had such a good home here all these years. Still, it's all in a good cause, I suppose, isn't it?
I hope the children love them as much as we did.
Aye, I'm sure they will, miss.
Such a lovely afternoon.
Why, you ought to be out in the garden. Missing Miss Laura, aren't you? I can tell.
I can't play tennis by myself. I can do anything. At least I don't feel like it.
I know. That's a shame. Still, she'll be back sooner or later, miss. You'll see. I'll not disturb you any more now, sir.
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Gates. I can't get on with this wretched puzzle anyway.
Miss Vicky's up in the schoolroom, all on her own, son.
Oh, is she? I wondered where she'd got to since lunch.
She's sorting out her old toys for the Women's Institute. I think Mrs. Cartland's coming round to collect them later on.
Oh, is she? Good. Well, that'll be something.
I expect things will liven up tomorrow, sir, when her ladyship gets here.
Yes, I expect they will. That is, if she ever gets out of that London flat of hers. Just think of it, Mrs. Gates, all the stuff that she's accumulated over all these years. I think she'll need a pantechnicon, probably 2.
No, Mother, you can't possibly take these. I refuse to pack them.
Why?
They're falling to pieces, for one thing. Look at them. There just isn't room for any more dresses. You must either give them away or put them in a jumble sale.
I refuse to give away 2 perfectly good summer dresses. I wore that blue one to Ascot the year your father died. And that one was bought for a garden party at Buckingham Palace.
The year Prince Albert died?
Phyllis, now don't be rude to your mother.
Quite right, Nanny. That was a very nasty thing to say to me.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you cannot take everything you possess to Larkfield. I mean, just look at it all. I ask you, something's got to be thrown away. People always chuck out half their things when they move house. It's quite normal.
I've already given you my 3 best hats to send to the Dockland people, and 2 Paquin ball gowns, and a very nice pair of elbow-length suede gloves.
With a hole in them.
It doesn't show, and they cost me £7.
I don't think the dockers' wives in Limehouse are going to have much use for those items, Mother dear, unless, of course, the mayor gives a fancy dress ball in the town hall.
They can sell them.
Who to? They'll end up on the rag and bone man's cart, Mother, and you know it. It's just a way of getting rid of what you don't want and easing your conscience.
2 of these pillowcases belong to the commander, did you know? They've got his name sewn on them.
Oh, no, Nanny, I didn't know.
Yes, I put them in when he was coming down to move into the flat.
Then they mustn't be packed. We must leave Arthur something if he's going to go on living here. It's sparse enough as it is.
Sparse? I'm leaving him nearly all my furniture, except the desk and the small side table, and a few pictures and ornaments and private things. Isn't that enough?
We're talking about bed linen, Mother. Sheets, towels, those sort of things.
Oh, those sort of things.
By the way, whose are these books, yours or Arthur's?
What are they?
A history of the Conservative Party, a life of A.J. Balfour, and no orchids for Miss Blandish. Arthur's, no doubt.
I should hope so.
And I've packed all your books too, Lady Bourne, to go with Carter Patterson. They're in 2 of the tea chests with labels to say what's in them.
There, you see? Nanny thinks of everything.
And I don't, I suppose.
Of course you do, Phyllis. You've been marvellous, too. Thank you, darling. Come and give your mother a kiss. There's Carter Patterson with the van.
No, it's only Jack.
Only?
You're early.
I'm so sorry. Do you want me to go away again?
No, we're nearly done. Come in. Come and talk to Mother while Nanny and I finish off in the bedroom.
All right. Good afternoon, Lady B.
Good afternoon, Jack. Sit down if you can find somewhere. I'm afraid there's complete chaos here. They're trying to pack me up after 13 years, and it's taking a very long time. And what with my son already using the flat, it's really a dreadful muddle.
Yes, so I see. That's not surprising.
Have you had a busy day?
I beg your pardon?
Have you been busy today?
I don't know about busy. It's been a somewhat fruitless day, I'm afraid.
Fruitless?
Trying to find something to do. Not easy.
But haven't you enough to do in your office?
What office?
Well, your aeroplane firm or whatever it is.
You mean the firm that bears my name but no longer requires my services?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, they haven't told you. Well, in that case, I'd better explain.
I don't think it's time to go into all that with Mother, not this afternoon.
Oh, isn't it?
I was only making polite conversation.
Yes. Well, we're off now, anyway. Do you know what to send with Carter Patterson?
Well, if I don't, nobody does.
Good. Jack, did you come in a taxi?
No. I caught a bus to Victoria. Can't afford taxis now, can we?
Why, not now. Phyllis, what is going on?
Oh, never mind, Mother. Now, listen. I want you and Nanny to be ready in the morning by 10. I know it's early for you, but I want to get away in good time.
I'll see Lady Bourne's ready, don't you worry.
Take us at least half an hour to load up my poor old Buick with all the small stuff, and I shan't be able to speed much.
Should hope not, indeed.
If we're to arrive in Larkfield in one piece with 4 of us and 3 tons of Mother's junk on board, I personally intend to start as early as I can. Now, come on, Jack.
Right
Let's
you
be
are.
off.
Goodbye, Lady B.
Goodbye.
Bye, Nanny. See you in the morning.
Bye, Mr. Poole. Take care now, Phyllis.
Oh, I will, and you won't forget to tip the Carter Patterson men, will you?
However did I manage before I had a daughter? Phyllis seems to have got much noisier since she's been married. Do you notice it?
Oh, I can't say I find her noisy. Much happier, that's a fact. Ah, yes, marriage suits her. Mind you, I suppose she'll always be a wee bit nippy with her tongue, but it's just her way. We know she doesn't mean half the things she says.
I'm worried about him, you know.
Mr. Poole, huh? Are you?
Yes, he was just going to tell me something when Phyllis came in and interrupted us. On purpose, if I'm not mistaken. Nanny, has he lost that job with Mr. Cartland?
Oh, I don't think you ought to jump to any conclusions, Lady Bourne. It's just, well, do you not think it's time I was making you a nice wee cup of tea?
Yes. Thank you, Nanny. But I should like to point out that although I may be getting old and a little deaf, I am not a complete fool. Whatever Phyllis may say or imply about that young man to the contrary, he is out of a job. You mark my words. I always knew he'd come to no good. Stupid girl.
Anyone in?
Only me, I'm afraid. Hello, Rosie, dear. How are you?
Well, thank you, Charles.
Good. Sit down.
I've really come to find Vicky. She's got some toys for me for the WI.
That's right. Well, she's upstairs in the schoolroom packing them up for you. I say, you're very conscientious, aren't you? Doing Women's Institute work on a hot afternoon like this? I bet your predecessor wouldn't have done it.
Ah, well, Mrs. Granger was at least twice my age, poor old thing. Anyway, I have to prove my worth as president. If only to disarm the ever-watchful Winifred Hedges. One slip-up, and she'll have it put around the village that I'm a constant weekend visitor at General Goring at Carn Hall. And swap knitting patterns with Fra Goebbels.
Oh, dear, dear. She's got Nazis on the brain. Well, it's not uncommon in women of that sort, you know. They're highly strung, unfulfilled ones.
A morbid fascination with evil, you mean?
Well, yes, exactly. Do you know, in the early 1800s, when the English were expecting a French invasion, it's a known fact that many lonely and unmarried women in the remoter parts of the country thought that they had seen French soldiers. Some of them even declared that they'd been ravished on the beach by Napoleon Bonaparte himself.
Oh, Charles. Well, I'd hate to think what Mrs. Hedges imagines. Well, I must go and find Vicky and leave you to your crossword.
Oh, well, look, when you've finished, what about a dish of tea? Vicky had put the kettle on for us. Mrs. Gates has got the afternoon off. She's rather a heavy weekend ahead of her.
A cup of tea would be most welcome.
Good.
I don't want to get back to Layford too early.
No.
Sharp enough.
Splendid.
Silk stockings thrown aside, dance invitations. Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you.
Sorry, I was trying to cheer myself up. Will these do?
Oh, yes. Now, I hope you haven't thrown anything out that you're especially fond of, because I couldn't stand that.
Well, I think perhaps I'll keep little Max. I've had him since the first time I went to Munich. I bought him on the railway station. All the others can go.
Quite sure?
Yes, quite. They're all my own. There'll be some more for you when Nanny gets back.
No, it's a lovely lot. The children will be absolutely thrilled. Thank you, Vicky, darling. I'll just go and put it in the car.
Shall I help you?
No, I can manage. You stay here. I've interrupted your record.
Oh, it's only Hutch. He's used to being switched on and off in this house.
He's a sort of company, isn't he? Yes, Peter's a bit down in the dumps today, too. Missing Laura wants her back.
I know, so do I. It's funny how a person can change in such a short time.
So I gathered.
I say, that's a good haul.
Yes, and more to come.
What? Nanny won't be pleased, you know. Robbing the toy cupboard in her absence.
Those are all Vicky's own.
Oh. Well, now, what about that dish of tea? Is the child still up there? We can fag her to go and put the kettle on.
Well, actually, Charles, I've just remembered I've got to go over to Putley.
Putley?
There's a woman there who has a doll's house, and I think I'd better go and collect it before she changes her mind.
Oh, no. Come and do sit down for a few minutes. Tell me all the news.
Well, just for a few minutes. And I'll do without the tea.
Oh, very well.
Well, actually, Charles, there isn't much news, except a rather boring impending divorce of mine, which I'm quite sure you don't want to hear about.
Oh, but I do. I want to know every detail.
Well, as you know, I'm divorcing Geoffrey on the grounds of adultery with Penelope Finch. I'm just hoping that he won't leave me entirely impoverished.
Well, he certainly can't do that. He'll have to pay you very substantial alimony.
Yes, that's what Arthur said. Enough to enable me to go on staying at Layford, which is my home, in the manner to which I've been accustomed. Anyway, that's what my solicitors are going to tell his solicitors. But it's going to cost the old boy rather a lot of money.
Well, he's got a lot of money.
Arthur said that, too.
And anyway, he's the guilty party going off with that other woman.
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, your future seems assured.
Oh, financially, perhaps. Otherwise, I don't know. I just wish I could bring myself to hate Geoffrey. Make it very much easier. But I can't, somehow. I can't even dislike him. Peter can't either. We both feel the same about him.
You're beginning to weaken again, aren't you?
No. This time it's got to be final. He's over there now.
Who's over where now?
Geoffrey, over at Layford.
Oh, well, it's just as well you're over here, then.
Yes. Peter's over there helping him to pack up a few belongings. Clothes and things.
Don't you worry about Rosie, old son. She'll be all right, I'll see her, fella.
Yes, I understand. Good. And it's all right if I carry on living here and sort of stay on and look after her.
Well, I hope you do. It's your home. Now that you've given up your London flat. Also, I think it's a good idea if you're within near reach of Birmingham, keep an eye on the company's affairs. Oh, by the way, I've authorized the order of 2 new DH Rapides. Well, if we're going to start this Mediterranean service from here to Nice, we're going to have to augment the fleet.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that.
About what?
About the Nice project. We'll have to open an office out there, won't we? So who's going to run it?
I have no idea yet. Why, do you want to go down there?
No, not me. No. I was just thinking that,
Thinking what?
Father, I know all about what Jack did. It really wasn't his fault. Phyllis put him up to it. And it was Rosie who instigated that.
I know all about it, Peter. If I may say so, it's none of your business.
Well, Jack Poole is my business. We both work for you. Damn it, he founded Poole Aviation.
He founded nothing. He came with some scribbled rubbish on the back of some old papers. Oh, he had an idea about starting an air freight service, but he couldn't float it. He couldn't float a toy boat in a bath. He may be a good pilot and a go-ahead manager, but he doesn't know the first thing about finance.
All the same, I don't think you should have forced him to resign his job for the reasons that you did.
Oh, you don't? Well, I do. It's a question of trust, Peter. Because I'm very fond of Phyllis and her family, I gave that bounder a chance when he was in trouble. He could have gone to jail for fraud. I floated that company. I gave him a well-salaried job managing our London office. Then he betrayed my trust.
Oh, for God's sake, Father, he didn't betray your trust in the business sense. That's the whole point. It's to do with your private life. Anyway, it was Rosie and Phyllis who pushed him into it. I think you ought to show that you're not a vindictive man by reinstating him into the firm. And I seriously suggest that you think about putting him in charge of Poole Aviation in the south of France, if we are to have an office out there. My opinion, he's the right man for the job. With Phyllis to back him up, I mean, don't you agree?
Peter, you may be my son and heir, but you're not running things yet. Now, kindly keep your nose out of my affairs. Will you push that bell, please, for Parsons? I want to get some more suits and shirts from upstairs. Then I'm leaving.
Yes, Father. Is that your last word?
Yes, it is.
And of course, Peter will be there to keep me company and help me run things.
Until he marries.
Or even if he does marry, it'll still be all right. He can come down at weekends. Stay at the mill house. After all, it was done up for him and Liz. It's an ideal house for a young couple.
So I believe. Well, what's going to happen to it meanwhile?
Well, I've decided to let it for the meantime.
Oh, good. Well, it's a pity to waste a nice house.
I think Arthur's found me a suitable tenant.
Oh, young family?
No, single person.
Oh, male or female?
Male.
Ah. May one ask who?
An old naval friend of Arthur's. A Captain Palmer. He was captain at Dartmouth. My father knew him.
Well, talking of Julian Palmer.
Yes, do you know him too?
Well, of course I do. I used to see a lot of him at one time. Well, the two girls spent last summer with him on the Helford River, just after the funeral.
Of course they did. They called him Uncle Julian.
Yes, well, he's not really a relation. He's Liz's godfather.
He must be a very old friend of Arthur's.
Oh, yes. They met at the beginning of the war. He commanded the first ship that Arthur joined, and they've been great friends ever since. Well, how nice to let the house to someone you know.
Oh, I don't know him. Arthur met him in London last week, and he said that he was tired of living in Cornwall and sailing small boats, and he didn't want to live in London, and he didn't want to commit himself to buying anything, so that's why he's looking for somewhere to rent in the country, where he can paint.
Yes, yes, of course, he's an excellent artist, yes. Yes, seabirds, wildlife, landscapes. Of course, he's had one or two exhibitions in London. Well, is it definite?
Oh, he hasn't seen it yet. But he jumped at the chance of coming up here, to be near Arthur. He's coming tomorrow afternoon, on his way to London from Anglesey.
Well, let's hope he likes it.
Well, let's hope we like him.
Oh, I think you'll get on very well. He's a man of great charm and culture. And he knows a great deal about gardens and shrubs and pictures, of course.
Oh, will he be company for you, too?
Yes, he would have been if I was going to be here this autumn.
Well, you're not going to America so soon.
Yes, the university want me there by the end of the month, so I'm leaving on the 15th.
Oh, my dear Charles. We'll miss you dreadfully.
Thank you. Well, I know I shall be miserable and homesick for Larkfield. And I'm sure I shall hate America.
Oh, well, why did you accept the post?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a chance to see the new world before I get too old to travel. I had a talk with Claude Elliott, the headmaster of Eton, and he was very keen for me to go. Apparently they've got a really first-class history faculty. Between you and me, I think the headmaster would be glad to be rid of me.
Oh, nonsense, Charles.
Oh, I don't know. I think I need a change. Things have been a bit sad for me here during the past year, as you can imagine.
Yes, I'm sure they have. Well, Eton's loss is America's gain.
Oh.
Where is it?
It's Princeton, New Jersey.
Well, this will not do. I must go.
Oh, must you already?
Yes, it's 5:30. Oh. Lovely gossip, Charles.
Oh.
And thank you for being so kind and understanding about my problem.
Your problems are our problems, my dear Rosie, and always will be. Remember that. No, let me. I'll take it there. Rosie, you will look in again if you're passing, won't you?
Oh, of course I will.
Are you sure you can manage that?
Yes, of course. Sure. Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, dearie me.
Was that Mrs. Cartman leaving? I was just coming down to say goodbye to her.
Yes, she's just gone off to Putley to collect some doll's house.
Oh, perhaps we should have given her ours.
No, Vicky, no. You've given her quite enough. Now, my little Victoria, what shall we do? Shall we have a cup of tea or shall we go for a stroll in the garden?
Whatever you say, Grandpa. I'm at your service.
And I am at yours.
Oh, you say. Would you like me to make us a cup of tea?
Yes, I would.
All right. Do you mind very much if we make it in the schoolroom? I don't think Mrs. Gates really likes us using her kitchen.
We'll take tea together in the schoolroom. What fun. Come along. Now, what's that? What?
Gates!
Beg pardon, Miss Vicky. Mr. Ashley, just to ask permission to use the telephone, sir, to ring Dr. Bentley, sir. It's urgent.
An accident?
Yeah, that last bend, sir, before Winchley. Just before the British Legion Hall, sir. That nasty corner there, the bike and the sidecar overturned, sir, and Mrs. Gates got thrown out on her head. What? She's unconscious. Well, I've had to leave her by the side of the road.
Vicky, you stay here. I'm going to call for help.
She's breathing, but I didn't like to touch her until a doctor can... Oh, 3-2, please. Dr. Bentley, yes.